Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. And salutation to all the argument, especially the truth, uncle and raw. Waking leg, coming to third, come at Charlotte Ball, and the topic is, all right, it's going to be only one time. And what I'm referring to is the ceremony of Yahweh Shai placing the crowns upon the elect men, all right? Giving palm trees because they was victorious, because they overcame the temptations, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, all right? And they didn't worship the beast or receive his mark. It's all through predestinated through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, but the elect is gonna do it through the spirit of Yahweh Shai. It's still gonna happen. So it's one time. So in our best of our ability, why not strive for the masteries? Or why not fight the good fight of faith, as Paul said, so we can Lord willing, be a part of that number. Why not give it all and leave it out, on the field, or like you would say if you play sports, leave it all on the field, so you won't have no regrets. I'm speaking first and foremost for myself. I can do better. You can always do better. You always do better. All right. It's never, I did enough. Nah. You gotta continue to keep going and growing and fighting in the name of Yahweh Shai. So I want to read 1 Corinthians 9 and 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race, and this is a race. All right, but this is not a swift race. This is you'll say a long race. I forget what you call those, a marathon. All right, let's say a marathon. All right, all right. Run all, but one receiveth the price. So run that ye may attain it, and that's everlasting life, salvation. Salvation from your enemy, or from the judgment of the wicked. And every man that strive for the mastery, or for perfection, all right, is temper on all things. And hey, we got to be temper on all things. Speaking first and foremost myself, all right, I need to be better tempered in things. Hey, now they do it to attain a corruptible crown. There's people of this world, or you'll say football, basketball, careers. They do it for a corruptible crown, because all that is vanity and vexation of spirit, as Solomon said, or is nothing. It really don't have no gain. They have a small value of this world, but a person that won a basketball game, what is that going to be for the kingdom, or compared to a man of the Lord, or that stood so stiffly for the name of Yahweh Shai, and receive salvation and eternal life, that didn't die on this side as the wicked of our people. All right, so obtain they could obtain a corruptible crown, a glory of this world, or this world's gonna pass away, but we an incorruptible, all right, everlasting life, those glorious extraterrestrial bodies, or that's not gonna die, that's never gonna go off, salvation. Therefore, so run not uncertainly. So we don't run uncertainly. We run for salvation. We run for immortality. We run for Yahweh Shai to be saved. Not obtain corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. Therefore, run not as uncertainly, and we're certain, or we know that it's true. So fight. I not as one that beateth the air. So we don't fight like one that beateth the air. We really fighting for with purpose, determination, all right, and expectation. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, we expect to be saved. All right, we expect for Yahweh Shai to be with us. So like you want all hell break loose. All right, so hey, that's the mindset, man. All right. James 1 and 12. Blessed is that man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, or through much tribulation shall he enter the kingdom of heaven. When he is tried, he shall receive. Why? Because he endured to the end. He that endured to the end shall be saved. All right, Salakia. Receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him. So, these are promises. If you endure to the end, all right, we can go in 2 Timothy 4 and 7. That's why Paul was so sure and confident, because he gave it all. He gave it all for Yahweh Shema Shai. He put his life on the line for Yahweh Shema Shai. And that's the mindset that we have to have. That's the example. You know, so I'm going to go to 2 Timothy. This code came out of nowhere. 2 Timothy 4 and 7. 2 Timothy 4 and 7. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. So I have fought the good fight. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got hit, a just man falls 7 times, but what? Get back up. So, hey, kept falling, but get back up. Why? Because he know he was not him that beat up the air. He was sure. He was sure in Yahweh Shema Shai. You know? And we have to be sure. But we fighting for everlasting and uncorruptible crown. So he had fought the faith, fought a good fight. So he kept on fighting, kept on pushing no matter what. Even when life was hard, even when it didn't look too good, he kept fighting. He continued to do the will of his Father. Of course, I kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, all right, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto them also that love his parents. So, to the elect, so the elect is gonna endure. That's already set in stone. But if you're in the spirit, and you know that I'm adhere to the end, in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, and meekness is humbleness, why would the Lord not give you that? That's the mindset of elect. That's not the mindset of 2/3 of the wicked of our people. That's a mindset of just. I'm doing all things through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, through him that strengthened me, on his might and power. Out of my power or my might, but of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashemer Kakadash, knowing that he gives us the power, he gives us the spirit to do it. It's not because we're all that or we're better than any. No, the Lord gave it to us. He found fit that we are those souls that can do it. All right, I want to get Revelations. I'm gonna take this off. Revelations. I'm slack here. Revelation is 3. And 11. But I come quickly, hold that fast which thou hast, this truth, that no man take that crown. Don't let no man take that crown, even thyself, even your flesh, man. Was your worst enemy? Is your flesh? What's so you constantly fighting is your flesh. So don't let them win. Continue to fight. Continue to get back up. Continue to be in the spirit. You know? There's a point I want. Probably 2 Timothy 1. 2 Timothy 1 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness, as good soldier of Yahushua Hamashiach. All right, so endure hardness. We have to endure. That's the part. He that endured to the end. That was set in stone. So our mindset is to endure to the end. Through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, through the power of Yahweh Shema Shai, no man that warreth and taking himself with the affairs of this life. We don't give a fuck about the affairs of life. We use the world, but don't abuse it. We know that we have to, what we got to do, all right, according to this life. But we're not engaged our concern of the things of this world. That he may please him, who he have chosen him to be a soldier to be, I guess, a so Jeremiah, but I don't. And if a man also strive for the masteries, yet is he not crowned except he strive lawfully? See, so hey, we gotta fight. We gotta strive for the mastery, strive for perfection, strive in the schoolmaster of Yahweh Shema Shai in the spirit and the faith. And now we go to what I was really talking about. This is a one-time thing. Yahweh Shai putting the crowns upon the elect name. This is a one-time ceremony. It's not gonna happen again. All right, this is gonna be one of the best ceremonies ever. All right, so why not try to do all you can? All right, to hopefully be a part of it. So let's go into 2nd Ezra 2 and 42. And Ezra saw upon Mount Zion a great people whom I could not number, the elect. All right. And they all praised the Lord with songs. All right, the song of Moses and the song of the Lamb. And in the midst of them there was a young man, a man of high stature, Yahweh Shai, who names me, he saves it, deliver who he called Jesus Christ, taller than all the rest. Upon every one of their heads he set crowns. All right. And was more exalted, which I marvel at great. Yes, Yahweh Shai is more exalted. He's the king. So I asked the angel, and he said, Sir, what are these? He answered and said to me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing, these flesh, and put on immortal, all right, those extraterrestrial bodies, and have confessed the name of God. They confess the name of God. So they confess the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, all right, without fear, without caring of this world. Who gives a fuck? And not being sellouts. Now are they crowned and receive palms. Palms mean victory. And then said I unto the angels, What young person is it that crowneth them? And he gave them palms in their hands. 47. He answered and said to me, It is the Son of God, Yahweh Shai, whom they have confessed in the world. Then began I greatly to commend them that stood so stiffly. So they stood so stiffly, that's unmovable, unshakable, unbreakable. All right. No matter what, they was not swayed. They were not confounded. They were not pressured to worship the beast in his image, to submit to this world. Stiffly mean unbreakable. Why? Because you on that chief cornerstone that is Yahweh Shai. For the name of the Lord. Then the angel said to me, Go thy way and tell my people the manner of these things, and how great wonders of the Lord thy God thou have seen. So this is only going to be one time, man. Lord willing, we on that. We are those that Ezra seen getting crowns. But you can strive, even though it's predestinated, but you can show the attributes of the elect. If the Lord see you doing all these things as true sincerity, you are part of the elect. It is what it is. You're part of the elect. You can say, in humbleness and meekness, you're a part of the elect. We're doing what the Lord regard us to do, or command us to do. Hey, you're part of the elect. You just got to do it to the end. So I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the Akim, that's pushing the truth. I'm kind of raw. Waking leg, comes to third, come Mashallah, Baba, Shalom.